What's up next? This is your boy Pironax, and welcome back to another Gamey Wamey Nice and Gamey. No! I'm not a human. Guys, this is one of those what do you call them? The word I'm looking for, what is it? It's on the tip of my tongue. Not anomaly, it's a alternate, that's the one. Alternate finding game, right? So there's people who are posing as humans who want to get into your house, and we gotta decide to let them in or not. One, if we do accidentally let them in, we gotta blast them with the shot, right? Listen, that's enough being said for the intro. We gonna get right into it, guys. Grab your snacks. It's gonna be a long one, most likely, and that's okay, because we gonna get through this game. Let's get right into it. Oh, this look peaceful. What the freak? Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Never that. Yeah, I remember. I like this style. It reminds me of like old style games. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took a shortcut? Is that what that said? I'm gonna read faster. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Shirtless man outside the window, kind of crazy, but okay. All right, I'll drop by later tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Bye. Darn it! The freak! What? Bro, I like this style though. This style is nice. What does this say? Loneliness and isolation. That's what we got right now, huh? Word. Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? You know, let me see. Same as it ever was. Fine. I'm gonna say fine. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. Word. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. What they mean by that? With the sun? Is that is it going supernova? Like, what's going on? Sorry, I'm checking my camera before I get locked into this thing. It also said there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What's happening with the sun? Thank goodness I get to ask these questions. Either it's gonna explode or something's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. Sucker, we're cooked! All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? Word. I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. Okay? My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. I can look after myself. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Let me ask about his wife and daughter. Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. We're looking after them while I'm here. Or he's looking after them while I'm here. You know what? I appreciate our neighbor for checking in on us. That's some real stuff right there, bro. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. I appreciate that. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Look at the freaking bodies. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. They're laying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Crazy. One of these days, I feel like I'm gonna look out that window and it's gonna be nothing but eldritch horror. Better not go in there right now. I'll check on it later. Okay. Better not go in there. I'll check on it during the day. Okay, window. A skinny dog is standing on the footpath that runs through the field. It's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. Interesting. So I'm assuming I can't go into any of these rooms until there's actually people in them. What is this? Kombucha? I can only get one save? My saves are based on the kombucha? Dang it! All right, that's no problem. Your neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. During the day. All right, let's get it. Oh, I can check this window too. Wait, what's this? I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Nope, I don't look that way. Not anymore. What the heck is back there then? Okay. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency, so we're cooked for real this time. We ask the viewers, refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Okay, no, that's cool. I don't go that way. I'm just checking things. I see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in front, but what the freak just happened to my brain? I see ballerinas dancing gracefully, crossing the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what's going on. Interesting. Bro, I can tell this sun is beaming. Look at the illuminescence. Look at the illumination. That's the word I was looking for. Illumination of the sky, star, and light, bro. Let me see what we see. I'm afraid looking out right now will make me go blind. I'd better. Oh, all right. So we can go through all these rooms during the day, even without people being in here. Interesting. Now that's cool. That's cool. Oh, he is in the kitchen. Look at that. Dang. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let others people in. Why would I let strangers into my house? I know you prefer to keep your distance from people, but you have to. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but she mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. Why do I need to have other people with me though? The people you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat. So choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, there we go, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV is great and all, but there's no better source of information than your own two eyes. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. All right, that's it for me. Oh right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. It's like I actually got to write this number down. Oh snap, I don't have anything to write it down with. Well, we're using every tool in our disposal here, y'all. Freak you talking about. Anyways, let's down these guys starring Pironax so that we can go to sleep. Alright, sweet. Time to get moving. Yoink. Can't check the TV or anything, so off to bed we go. And it's nighttime. Someone's at my door. Someone's at my door. Let me check all this stuff first. In the distance, you spy at the house of your neighbor who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. Word. Is he still in here? We don't check at night. Okay. Oh, kids. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Word. You have to give me a second. The people are gone. There's a deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Interesting. Oh, you look weird. Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? Oh, you're the neighbor's daughter. I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy, after all. Look at her teeth. This is how you know she's not a visitor. I've seen a few of the gameplays, you know what I'm saying? Her teeth are not perfect, which makes her not a visitor. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. Oh, he's a good dad. Word. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. Oh no, belch. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice, right? Don't do drugs, kids. Oh, please don't tell him I did that. I'ma tell him. Are you afraid of the visitors? How did you get here in one piece? How did you get here in one piece? Why did I name? I said that like I was saying the anime name. Let me relax. I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is it? Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. That brother is playing survival. Another visitor? What the freak? Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is crappy. Sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight freaking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things here won't be any different from the bar. Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have freaking noticed. I mean, I don't have any proof, so I might as well let him in. He crouched down to look at me. He looks normal though, like honestly. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Any more visitors? Yep, hello. You look like a visitor. Hello. Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today. And the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now, I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun. What will you do now? Try to survive somehow. It's freaky out here with these visitors everywhere and the sun roasting everywhere, or the sun roasting everything. But I'd really like to live. Aren't you scared? Tell me it'll all be over soon, please. I mean, I don't like the way his shoulders creaking. You know what I'm saying? His shoulders creaking with the little shimmy gang, but he can come in. Thank you. Thanks so much, seriously. Now I get to live a little longer, thank you. Any more visitors? Word. Bro, look at this man's face. What the freak is going on with him? Hello there, human. Hello there, human is a crazy way to start it off. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work. We are on a path to a pure new world. Behold the freaking beams of blessing! What is wrong with him? What? Are you still confused, human? Here, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world, and it has angered the sun. First of all, the sun is not, you know what, I'm gonna leave it alone. Bro speaking like the sun is really just making a decision. It's not conscious, bro. What freak are you talking about? This is our reckoning, and it is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as righteous, freaking ashes under its gaze. So we have to die? Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged. The sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy freaks who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Oh, this man's wildin'. Word. Can you imagine it? Do you see now why all of this is happening? I feel like he's not a visitor because he's tweaking. Come in. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. Oh, before I forget. English. Before I forget to ask. You got any beer? All right, no one else is coming tonight. Word. I do not like this picture. So I can't go into any of these places, looks like. I don't think I'm gonna see anything new. Let's check. Nope, nothing new. Word. I can only visit people during the day, which is all good. All right, we ball. I don't look out there anymore. It looks like there's nothing else to do, so let's rest. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to the recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures, which is not good. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to Just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Okay. Clearly the one on the right is a visitor, and his face is wonky. Crazy. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. All right, let's check the TV one more time. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can get everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 111-000 for your groceries. Oh, and your groceries will be at your door within one day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Word, advertisements. All right, let's check on everybody in the hall. Yes, was there something you wanted? I need to test you. Why did they throw you out of the bar? I need to test you. What do you want to check? Your teeth. What do you want to show? You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Taking that odor of sadness and smoke. That's crazy. I can't tell if these are perfect white teeth, actually. They don't look perfect, I will say that. They just look clean. Like this right here is chipped, but that's not perfectly white. Pretty yellow, right? So piss off for your test. I'm not a visitor. No, I'll leave him alone. I don't think those were perfect teeth. Huh. Interesting. Oh, it's you. I hope all this ends soon. I need to test you as well. What do you want to check? Your teeth. Well, wait, what? You're gonna make a decision based off my teeth? Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though, if I'm honest, I can't really remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. So, do I fit the description? I'm a visitor? How? How? It can't be! Oh my God. I was chased out of my home, fired from my job, and now I'm gonna get run out of my own head. Yeah, those teeth were a little bit too clean for me, man. I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you cover my eyes? Do you have some kind of bandage? Dang! I had to do what I had to do. Them teeth were just too perfect. I gotta go off the information I got, bro. I don't know if they were a visitor, but it don't even matter. This person right here is too weird to be a visitor, honestly. I need to check myself. I'm listening, human, speak. Are you a member of some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religious you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the what's that word? I don't know what that word is. And sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Bullcrap! Its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. May those who dissent never find themselves beneath its scorching rays as salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Seeds of evil? Heretics? You still don't know. You haven't come face to face with the aliens. Very well. Beamless human, I'll open your eyes to the truth. The visitors are the seeds of evil. They are the descendants of aliens who landed on Earth. He's probably speaking facts right now. Not gonna lie to you. When the sun was younger and the grass greener, danged vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. And now they've climbed out from the depths and wish to claim our lands as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us, for this is our holy land. The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have hid underground all this time otherwise? Dang it! Why did you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drink yourself into oblivion. The righteous wrath of the Holy Sun, Oh, Holy Sun, forgive me, or forgive him his... Whoa, what is this man talking about? Forgive him his sins, for he knows not what he hath done. Take him into your loving embrace, and perhaps also the soul of the Vicus. What the freak is he talking about? Which shall remain forever unwatered. Amen. He's too weird to be a visitor. Like, actually, though. Let me check on the neighbor real quick. 914928. Hey, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So, you let a couple people in yet? If not, my throat. I need water. I need a beverage, darn it. Give me 1 second. If not, then you really should start thinking about it. Got any questions? You taking any people in too? How many signs does it take to tell if someone's a visitor? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say it's probably best to not jump to conclusions though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to... Got any questions? Nah, we're all good. I just killed an innocent person and I ain't gonna hold you. That's tough. I'm gonna shrug it off. That's most definitely tougheroni and cheese, man. Got some more visitors. Got some more visitors. Oh, I need to check the windows. I almost forgot. Hold on. Let's see what's going on. There's people outside. You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors. If only for a moment. Nice. Oh, what the freak? The bodies of teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. What the freak, bro? I think we're gonna get a visitor visit tonight. Oh, what the freak is that? A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. What the freak? Who's at my door? Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. Why don't you knock your own dang head instead? Don't bang on my door. Hey now, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake you. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a grave digger, you know? Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just kneel over and rot where they fall. Did you see something out there? Sure did, dang it. It was digging a grave. One some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging in your butt. I'm sorry, it slipped out. It was intrusive. And then bam! The shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, a hand reached up out of the soil. It was a visitor crawling up out of the ground. And that guy, he just laughed. I ran like heck and didn't look back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it's safer in a crowd. I can just check him. Come on in. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, all right? I'm terrified. Those visitors might be right behind me. Word. Hey, hello. I guess if that's better. Is this like your place? I mean, your house, sir? Are you looking for someone? Nah, I just need to crash for a bit or something. I'm sick of hiding in basements. Keep this up and I'll probably forget how to talk soon. Not that you care. What are you doing hiding out in basements? I'm traveling, I guess. Want to see the world, different places. Maybe I'll find a new home somewhere. But I'm broke. So it's either making deals for a room or sneaking into basements. Whatever that's life. Or whatever that's life. Sometimes you just run into total jerks though, huh? So, try anything creepy and I'll punch your freaking lights out. She a thug, come on in. No way, woo! You even got carpet, sweet! But whatever. But the what? Who are you? I see your humble abode is the furthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. I don't like your face. Suit you for what? What exactly do you need? I require a room in your home. You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards and drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you'd better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bed bug infestation? Are these rats in your walls? Are there rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. This isn't a hotel. Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? I want to say this is not a visitor. I'm not 100% sure because visitors could be afraid of creatures. I'll check her. So I got 3 people to check so far. God be with you, child. No one else is coming tonight. Word. Man, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. They're actually making it kind of tough. I have a radio. Interesting. They're actually making it kind of tough. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise and the invasion of the visitors has been no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the nails. Okay, so they look kind of black. Understood. Specialists say that the signs helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Look, the hazmat guys. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline, 000-451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Word. Let's start visiting some of these turkeys. I do want to check this lady real quick. Seems God is not the one who tests me so. I want to check your hands. Be quiet. Okay. I think she's clean, y'all. Old age and roach poison brings forth a rash. Okay. She's human, for sure. What about the kid, though? You're the grave digger, aren't you? What is that behind him? One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Which people would just leave me alone already? There's a picture here too. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. This guy. Wish some visitors would just go back underground. So I don't want to check his nails because he could have dirt under his nails anyways, right? I want to check his teeth. When you dig too deep, sometimes you don't just find bones. He's not a visitor. Okay, good. Would have been wasted down there anyway, but look, ta-da! They came in handy. Cool. I still gotta check the kid though. I'm sick of all this. Why are you out there on your own? Well, home was cramped, loud as heck, zero comfort. I wanted out, wanted to see the world. So yeah, I grabbed a backpack, a couple sodas, some snack bars, and the old friendship bracelet I made back in school, and I left. Parents probably didn't even notice, not that I care. Since then, I just wandered around, crashed wherever I can, and honestly, been fine so far. At least nobody's on my back, and I'm my own dang boss. She seems like she'd be a real person, not gonna lie to you. He's still here. Why would I not know if I'm a visitor or not, though? That'd be weird. The neighbor for rest. So what happens if I actually do call for rest, though? Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? 2 cans of Energica, please. 1 can of coffee. Actually, I've changed my mind. Huh. I'm pretty sure that'll come in handy eventually. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I gotta remember to check the girl whenever tomorrow night comes. Because I don't wanna forget to check people, right? So I gotta check the girl. That's gonna be important. Let's see what we see. There are a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Interesting. The charred husk of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. Can I speak English? It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. People still banging on my door is crazy. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. Word. Okay. Help! He's here! Help! None of that. We just gonna talk to him? Alright. Howdy! I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? Never know what might happen to it. You understand? I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. But who knows where they'll be in a few days? Freaking weirdo. Let me check on those soldiers. Word. Good. Yo, how's it hanging? Dude, you've been seeing how gnarly things are out here? What the heck is going on? Be for real with me, dude. What did I miss? What do you mean, what did you miss? Creatures that look like humans are crawling up out of the ground. Zombies? Dude, I knew it. Bro, you can like totally count on me for what comes next. I've seen so many movies where this happens, dude. I'm basically a survival guru. Just clue me in. We dealing with classic slow zombies or the gnarly fast ones? And is it like brain virus? Blah. Or are they just freaky undead dudes? Trust me, dude. The answer to that totally changes the game plan. This man might be a human. I ain't gonna hold you. Also, you got a shotgun or like grenades? We're gonna need heck of firepower to make it through this one. And food, man, like loads of food. What the heck are you even saying? Dude, I know exactly what I'm saying. You know how sci-fi writers already know what the future's gonna be like? Like, they go space brain and what am I even reading right now? Hold on, I gotta crack my neck. There we go. They go space brain and predict crazy tech stuff before it even happens. Imagine if we went to space and started sending letters to aliens. Whoa. Totally wild, dude. My homie read a zine where it happened. A zine? I'll chillax. Come on, let me in. You know what? I'm gonna let this dude in. Yo! Hold up. Who's that jaundiced slob? No can do, dude. They're harshing the whole vibe. Total bummer. They gotta go, man. I'm not kicking out the lady that I know for a fact isn't a visitor. Sorry. Man. It's cool, dude. I get it. No hard feelings. Take care of yourself, bro. And your homies. He was a cool dude, but I know for a fact the nun is not a bit. So we meet again. Who is this? I've never met this man. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths. Yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Have I met this person already? Am I tweaking? Just open it to right in the middle. Sure, open it right in the middle. Who are you? Me? I am I. You? You were home. Yes, a tragic story indeed. Is this what awaits us? It's quite possible. Do you really believe that? What does it mean? I need to think it through carefully. Do you have any insight to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. It's like a... What? What just happened? I'm very confused. Like, very confused. Bro talked like he knew me, but I've never seen that guy. What the freak? Am I tweaking? Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potential dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors. Noting that creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing the eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next report. See, if we would have let old buddy in, we would have had to test him to see if he had red eyes, but he could have just been high. They're smart. They're trying to get me. A report on FEMA, but first, a word from our sponsors. Who's our sponsor today? Beer! Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood in mind, the two brothers started Bobber Breweries together. Since then, Bobber Scenery, I don't know what that word is, has become one of the best selling with an S, hello? Beers both at home and in bars. Barber Scenery Beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available through 4Rest Food Delivery. Call now. Word. Let's check on everybody. Everyone looks fine in here. Word. He's still okay. Let me see. Who all did I bring in again? Nobody's in there. Word. I think there's only two people I really have to check now. Or maybe just one person? Yeah, you. I'm sick of this. I need to check you. Fine, just hurry up and get it over with already. Let me see your eyes. Watch those hands. One wrong move and... She has red eyes, but they're not blood red. They're not bloodshot, you know? She's a human. Interesting. Nice. So, I think everyone so far is human. I think I'm doing good. I feel bad because I don't know if old girl is a human. Yeah. I think we're doing good so far. I think we should check on the neighbor though, all things considered. Let's see. Oh, wrong number. Hold on. 914928. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by all this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up to my door last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on the tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Who are FEMA anyway? Good thing they didn't take your daughter. Where did they take them? Heck if I know. They said it was for test. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us to get us to a safe place. Okay. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in heck I'm even I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. With what weapon? Alright, take care, neighbor. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single dang answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll take care of my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. All right, I gotta go. Stay strong. Guys, I don't know if we just made a promise we can keep. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay though. I'm gonna make sure, if anything, I become mad skeptical of anybody who's near her and blam skin. You feel me? Gotta protect the daughter. I'm sorry, you made a mistake. All right, what's up with the radio? So this is more information. It's time for I Want to Believe, a program where we'll uncover mysterious and government conspiracies. Today we'll be discussing the truth about visitors with a special guest, a doctor of science and respected employee of... Okay, so I'm actually on the right thing. Wait, what? He's not coming? Let me see something. Yeah, it's only this. How did they steal all of his documents? There are mountains of information in there. Dang it! I knew we wouldn't be allowed to reveal the truth. Mother! Interesting. Okay. That's not good. Oh, there's more ads. So do I just click the TV until it's over? FEMA, what is it and why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is the special government service that is formed to ease the emerging crisis. They're helping to address the many problems caused by the visitor invasion. It's not known for sure what exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. The agency is made up of experts in various fields, including many distinguished scientists and noted researchers. If a FEMA employee appears on your doorstep, we recommend you cooperate with them and follow their instructions. Remember, help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. Yeah, so I didn't know I was supposed to just keep clicking the TV. From now on, I'll keep clicking it until there's no more ads. Time to go to bed, I guess. Oh wait, I can't. I have 2 more energy. So we checked him again. Yes. Was there something you wanted? I want to check your eyes real quick. Every day is more ridiculous than the last. What if I hadn't slept or was crying? I don't understand how this works at all anymore. And what are you going to do if one sign confirms it, or several? I'm going to go become a visitor tonight. I'll make myself cry by remembering. This dude's kind of funny. Peaceful times. I'll leave him alone. What about you, lady? Let me see your eyes. Well, go on then, go on. I don't like your eyes, but you're definitely not a visitor. Something amiss? It's all by the mark of wariness. If you only knew the sins that these eyes have witnessed, child. Yeah, everyone's clean so far, man. I think I'm doing good. The only person I was worried about was this one who was in here, but they're gone now, so. Weeball, I think I'm doing great. I think I am doing a great time with identifying these visitors. All right, is he still not checking this back door? Nope. Okay. Let's check this window. The house! What the freak? Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like a fire is still blazing even now. Could someone have burnt it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. What the freak, bro? Who burnt down Buddy's house? This sucker is tweaking. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrified grimace. They're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. That sucker is really playing mind games. Dang! Not the whole squad dead, bro. Not the whole squad. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing a head. Did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Yeah, clearly. He's like that. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with recent residents. Why should I trust you? Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller, your squad dead, bruh, groups so we could cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of our time, of your time. How are you going to help us? Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would make you feel better. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effects on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. Does FEMA have a plan of action? Of course, but we can't action our plans without proof. So, we'll take one of the people staying here back to our lab. We'll have them complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's above board. Then we'll send them back. So, should I just wait here for something to happen? Do I need to pack? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. If you need to evacuate, we'll let you know. We'll just take one person and be on our way. I knew they were gonna take her, bro. I knew they were gonna take her. Have a good night. That's crazy, dog. What? His eyebrows arc in distress. He mumbles again, but you can't make out anything he's saying. Did someone sew your mouth shut? He mumbles something while waving his arms. He can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. Weird. I'll let him in, and he's gonna be the first person I check. He nods and steps inside. Hi! Let me in! What happened? They can't kill my daddy! Bro, we promised, bro. Who did it? The visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire! Come on. You'll help me? I'm so scared. Hi. The cat has to come in, bro. The cat has to come in. Remember? That's what he said. But that's a visitor, clearly, bro. You open or not? Freak! They're giving us hard decisions to make here. Do you know the bald man? What do you want? Crate of beer, drawer, ham leg, don't know. Give whatever. You open? Yes, no. They tell me, come here, so I came. Who are you? How did you find my house? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can tell. Did someone send you here? You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what now? You tell me more, or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human. I don't think you're human. So what? Want see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ball arena. Well, you decide. What we do. She's not human, but the cat must come in. I'ma let her in. You got crusty old believer? Not supposed to be here. Go on, make leave. What? They said the cat will save me though. Guys, I don't understand. I'm getting frustrated. Wait. And this is the second person that said the believer has to leave. Why? If she's not a visitor, why are they trying to get me to make her leave? Are they trying to trick me? I'm not gonna let her in. No. But the cat! I feel like the ball guy is a visitor too. So no, you should leave. See the fur ball? Make bad choice. You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me. Huh. I don't know, bro. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to the sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Armless or hairless armpits. Interesting. FEMA reports that the visitors have no visible hair in the area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the test and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor's phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Interesting. I feel like that lady is really saving us right now. That's the crazy part. So the only one we took in was the girl, right? No, we took this guy in. So you cut the stitches off your mouth? Sucker, what the freak are you speaking? Are you getting what I'm saying? I can't understand you. Okay, let me check your teeth. That's not perfect. I want to check your nails as well. He could have been crying because of the tears. Blood, but not dirt. Interesting. Okay, he's not a visitor. I do have to check her, even though, unfortunately, that this is the neighbor's daughter, clearly. I do need to check you. Let's see. Let me check your hands, because you could have been crying. Let me check your hands. I can cut my own nails already. I'm not very good at it yet. Look, see? Okay, she's clean. All right, No visitors. No visitors in here. Great. Great. Great, 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 great. I feel like I should request some supplies. Why not, you know? I'm still a little concerned that we didn't bring in the cat, though. Hello, you've reached for rest. Let me see. 2 cans of cat food, please. 1 jar of kombucha, please. Thank you. Sweet. Whenever that happens. Wait, the radio, right? I think I heard it whenever I was looking at the TV. Yep. Feeling lonely? Anxious? Got no one to talk to? Then the phone roulette is just what you need. Call us now on 891-533 and we'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner. Okay. I guess I should try and call them, right? 891-533. Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with the perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello. Hello. I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much, thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little more about me. Anything in particular that you would like to know? Where do you live? You said your friends wouldn't answer. Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and look for the coldest place I could find. In the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place, miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the 9th circle of heck, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over, but I'm losing faith in the happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Why did you go alone? I didn't want to, but my best friend actually wanted to come with me, but he couldn't. He didn't have the papers to travel. And when the cataclysm hit, getting them became impossible. He was so crushed, he regretted not getting them sooner. I wanted to help him, but I didn't know how. I think he was in love with me, you know? He cared about me so much. Always supportive, always ready to listen. Eventually, I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings first, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm hit, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, now it's your turn. What if I hit him with the dang stiff arm? No, I'm alright. I'm not used to talking about myself. Don't be shy, I'm ready to listen. Well, I don't have anyone I'd consider close. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family, and one day I stopped being his son. Now all I have is this dang house. I'm sorry. It sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. It would have been better if it had burned down. I can't possibly imagine how much you hate your father if you want the house to burn down. Hey, thanks again for talking to me. Goodbye, and stay strong, okay? Interesting. So I guess that was just to get background on the character we are, because there is a lot of like missing pieces, it seems like. With that being said, we're gonna continue. Let's go. Dang it! More visitors. What we see outside. What am I looking at? You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghastly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you, as if you knew this was coming. As if death was coming to that house. Oh, so very soon. I guess that was the smoke from the house, maybe. He left the head there? He's very disrespectful. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black, and it looks like someone has yanked its teeth out. The head must have been out there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat, probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. You know what? The visitors are probably afraid of cats. Oh, freak. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Body bags. Word. Who's at my door? Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. When will you return the person you took? Return? Ah, so our team's already been here. After screening, there's a mandatory quarantine period. They'll be staying with us for a while. After that, they'll be sent back from the quarantine zone. I'm not interested in these tests. If there's no other way, don't worry. The procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them time to rest. Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. They're taking another person? If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Huh. So, you're still holed up here, I see. What do you think of that guy? The one in the suit? I don't know how to feel about him. Why feel at all? Everything's been decided for you. A blessing, wouldn't you say? Or do you want to fix it all by yourself? I can't do anything. I'm just a guy. Yes, I know. What can any one person do in the face of a disaster? Oh, in the face of a cosmic calamity. This man is tripping. Death? Listen. You alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Word, say that. All right. Hi, for rent delivery here. Didn't think deliveries were still running. Thanks. Here you go. Have a good day. Oh, I mean, night. Still not used to that. Word. Hello? I do not like the way you look. You look very strange. All right. Hey. You on the other side of the door. I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation, art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. What's there to be happy about? There's plenty of reasons, but I can't tell you what should make you happy. What did you used to love doing before all this happened? Try to remember what brought you joy. We can't allow ourselves to wallow in despair, now more than ever. You look strange, but come in because I'll just see if you're a visitor or not. I hope you remember what it was like to feel joy. Maybe then, death won't be the only thing on your mind. Word, say that. Oh, I thought no one was home. It's so quiet here at night. Good evening, may I come in? Where were you watching the house? Or were you watching the house? What? No, don't be silly. It's simply rare for a full house to stay so silent at night. Usually, you can hear some kind of drunken shouting, or crying, or screaming. Who are you? I'm a surgeon. I used to operate on the sick. Our ward was always short on funding, so I often ended up handling patients with conditions outside my specialism. And now the hospitals are gone, so I just wander and help where I can. If you let me in, I can tell you what happened to the hospitals. Sure, come in. I see you've got a young man here with wounds around his mouth. I can't provide proper treatment or adequate care for him. He'd be better off finding someone who can truly help him. What the heck? Why would I kick him out though? Interesting. I'll kick him out. Thank you. I hope you can help someone here. Okay. He does seem like a weird guy though. That's the only reason I kicked him out, because I don't want him to like trip out and start murdering people because of what happened to him. Feel me? Smells like someone died tonight. Freak, bro, what? Wildfires are now sweeping across the forest region. Experts believe abnormally high solar activities is to blame. While the full scale of the disaster remains unclear, fire crews from nearby cities have been deployed to contain the blaze. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid the public in the fight against visitors. Aura film photography. Okay, so dark patches appear on the captured image is a strong indicator that the suspect may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Now I gotta see who done passed away. Hold on. No! It was you, wasn't it? Everything's gonna be okay. Let me take a picture of you, big dog. One more thing now. Who the freak was the visitor, bro? Hold on. I need someone that I know isn't a visitor so I can look at his aura. You. Bro, I'm bashing this dude to the shadow realm. You got me messed up. Come here. Let me see your teeth. I ain't even got nothing to say. Bro. You bastard. Ah! Now I'm mad. Darn it! Oh, it was awful. When things started to go wrong, people rushed into the hospital. Everyone was desperate to know if they were a visitor. We tried to explain that we didn't really know how to test for that, but nobody would listen. They kept pushing and shoving, making it impossible to treat those who were actually sick. In the end, FEMA showed up and, well, they decided the crowds were a threat to outbreak containment. So they took all the patients to the quarantine zone, and the hospitals, well, they just shut down. So FEMA put you out of work. To tell you the truth, after the hospitals closed their doors, I went to a triage at one of the quarantine zones. Why would you do that? I wanted to help. I wanted to keep helping people. It's my calling. I couldn't just walk away from that. Maybe, no, forgive me. I'm not ready to talk about this just yet. Bro, I'm mad, bro. I'm mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Freak, bruh. I gotta be more careful. I'm gonna eat this loss. I'm gonna eat this L, but I gotta be more careful now. Like, actually. Can't find the station. Holy smokes. Where's the station at? Cool. Darn it, they're making it harder to find the station now. No, no, no. Where's the station at? Now. Okay, now. Why is it so hard to find the station, bruh? I was close. Units 32-8 reporting code 60. Mall civilian casualties offers. What? This is 28-8 code 451 requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is Cadorn. Off pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. Looks like it was just the military. Each day spotting visitors is getting harder and harder. Signs aid the search, but did you ever find yourself wanting a foolproof way? Introducing our new revolutionary aura-sensitive photographic film. It exposes the soul energy, allowing you to, at home, to discern a human from a hostile visitor. Take a photo, and if you see black patches, you found a visitor. Now, a word from our sponsors. The heat won't stop you. Feel the drive. With Energetica, you're alive. So basically, this thing gives us more energy. Cool. Dang it, man. Okay. We lock in. What do we see? Is that the gray man? You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. What the freak, man? The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands a man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Things are getting crazy. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. This is tough. What the freak is going on? Looks like no one is coming tonight. Bro, what? This makes me think, should I be calling for supplies every night? Am I missing opportunities here? Huh. We interrupt this program with breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from the neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes, stay where you are, and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghost creatures from the deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl with the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens, The Walking Dead, a lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that a visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmission remain unknown. The FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you've been exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on... Okay. That's the latest on news. Smokes. What does this do? I can't tell. The company is not liable for lung damage, right? Okay. Shoot, man. I already knew he wasn't a visitor from the jump. And these two are definitely not visitors. They've been here long enough. No one's in the kitchen now. I could check the doctor. Yeah, let me just check the doctor. Just because, why not? He shouldn't have any black spots, right? Yeah, he doesn't have any black spots or anything, so we're good. People always said I have a strange look about me. What do you think? I feel like I should call the hotline every day, just so I can have supplies coming in. Hello, you've reached Forest Food Delivery. They're not delivering anymore. Got you. What happens if we call the neighbor? Invalid. I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise, bro. Phone roulette is off too. Interesting. Very interesting. I haven't checked on you in a while, actually. Nothing. Nice. So I can't even let them in from the jump, dude. Dang! Sorry, I keep running it through my head, bro. It's just crazy to me. That's all. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please help. Crazy. A group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? Interesting. Who is that? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Crazy. Oh man. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? His mind races, or your mind races, but there's no answer. Only guesses. Sad, man. Howdy. Y'all home? Are you looking for someone? Ain't looking for nobody. Mama just needs a place to lay her head, darling. Whole darn neighborhood got cleared out. Ain't no one knows where to. I've been running ever since, looking for a place to hunker down. Why did they evict you? Said our buildings took a mighty solar hit or some wackadoo like that. Yellow fellas rushed in, threw folks out on their heinies, grabbed a few of them up too. The way she talks is throwing me off. Told others to get like nothing happened. You seem real enough. Yeah, you seem like you're a real person. Oh, bless your heart. Just don't go open up for any of them yellas that come by. Yellas is crazy. The second you do, they'll be dragging us both off, God knows where. Just because of the way she speaks, I don't think she was a visitor. I sense her energy here. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The sun and Leo are in the 5th house. I see it all so clearly. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh? I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't yet understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. Thanks for dumping all that on my already troubled mind. I understand that this is stressful for you, since you're a Capricorn rising. You're juggling several constellations within yourself. You're a complex person. You can use affirmations to reach the depths of your inner cosmos. You understand, don't you? Then everything will fall into place. This person is definitely a human. Oh, delight. You're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. Yes, I know I should be more careful, but those two definitely had to be human. Come on, bro. What the freak is this? Hey, can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Aren't you at a hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I've been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway. Then what did you come here for? Bye. I have a slip of paper with me. It's some kind of important document. I'll give it to you if you'll let me in. Let me live for my final days in peace. His teeth aren't perfect though. I can see them from here. Word, come on in. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put out the fires. It's a mandate telling us to report to FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anymore. I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. Interesting. Hopefully none of those people were visitors. It was really hard to tell this time. Like, actually. Freak, man. Good afternoon. This is the news. We bring you the important update. New details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had an accomplice. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Who the heck are you? Silence is the harbour of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul, but worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bell tolls for us all, filling our ears with endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substances. What? Up next, okay, so I gotta figure out who's a visitor and who died. No! There are no black dots on him though. He just seems fiery. Maybe it's her? She's the visitor? Dang it, man. Reckon that darn thing's busted. No, it's not busted. Bye-bye. Once mama gone, my brood will come. They'll come for every last one of y'all. She was a visitor. So I was going off maybe like visitors are just overwhelmingly happy, but no, that's not the case. I didn't think they were gonna be big either. What about you? Now I need to see if you're a visitor. Let me see. No black spots. You might be good to be here. How do you know so much about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I am simply a vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction in the sixth house. Can I speak English? Hello? It's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened, but never spoke. You know what they say if Jupiter is in the eighth. I'm tired of talking to her though. Like, she cool, but I'm tired of talking to her on me. Let's look at the other ads. Today's incident of sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter with others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothes. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to the lockdown, measures imposed, corpse disposal in surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for news. Stay tuned. Interesting. Interesting. Can we make calls for supplies? Which I should have been doing that, honestly. Hello, you've reached food rest. Good, I can make orders now. One can of coffee. Cigarettes. Not sure what the cigarettes do, but I'm assuming I will need them since they're a mechanic. So we'll have cigarettes next time. I'm not making the best choices, but I don't feel like I'm making the worst choices either, you know? Okay. So, odd words, too happy to be here type behavior, like just people who look out of place is what I'm looking for. A group evicted by FEMA has settled in the neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Wild dogs roam the streets. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Interesting. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper, careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zone and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Crazy. Y'all bringing back my crew or what? Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to demand things. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way, and look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony, a place that used to be my hometown. When are you going to get rid of the visitors? If it were that simple, there'd be no need for FEMA. Just let us do our job. We have the situation under control. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand two. Bro, oh my gosh. Everything will be back to normal soon. No, I'm done. For freak's sake. Have it your way. You enjoying the view behind me? That's what happens when stubborn buttholes like you get in our way. Resist and it'll happen to you. We care about this city. Just give us people. You'll get them back soon. Thank you. We really ain't got no choice, bro. We're cooked. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but your presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? This is my shroud. There'll be need of it once I die. This way. There's no need to find cloth to wrap our dead. He's definitely a cultist. He's definitely a cultist, y'all. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. She's already near. We're simply helping her cross the threshold. So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes. Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here, protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their task. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there would be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. Then I'll just shoot you all. You think we few are all that carry the torch of our faith. Others will come. While you sleep, they'll douse the walls in gasoline and strike a match. Even if you survive the blaze, your house will be gone. Where will you run? So perhaps let them stay. Yes. I doubt it shall take very long. What the freak, bruh? Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone who's here to clean up the faith or the filth my neighbors dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. Let me guess. Is that the broom on your head? What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor proof? Visitor proof. Oh, you mean this necklace. Heh, that's a good term. I have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in the neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one, half naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Okay. Ah, your delivery is here. Thanks. Have a good night. I don't know what these cigarettes do, but hey, whatever. What the freak? Can I come in and rest a minute? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm so very tired. If I don't get some rest, I might just pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point in letting him go now. Come in, I guess. I don't think that's visitor behavior. I won't be staying long. I just need to rest a bit. Yeah, I really don't think carrying a body like that is visitor behavior. Because that makes it seem like she's holding on. I don't think visitors hold on to partners, you know what I mean? Boom, nobody died. Yes, we're good. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Due to the overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. What? An individual showing the condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for the scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. A special report on the dangerous new cult. Right, the one that came to my door. Talking about burning my house down. The visitors aren't just hiding it among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activities. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity. Oh my gosh, am I good or no? Ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmful evangelism or evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultist may result in an arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Word. Sucker, these cultists really are in here, bro. What the freak? How long will you be staying? Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate... Why are there so many of you, dog? We'll stay in the room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. What the freak is up with this guy? You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven or heck. It's something else. But I can't seem to grasp it. So if I kick these turkeys out, I'm fried like some chicken. So I gotta let them stay here for real. Oh, that's cool or whatever. Right, they took the doctor. I could use some rest. I just gotta see what your aura looks like. Yeah, you're fine. Happy now? Then leave. I bet one of these turkeys in here are a visitor for real. What about you? You look like a visitor. Let me see your aura real quick. You're fine. Huh. What about this tormented guy? You're fine too. Huh. They're all human. Interesting. Well, I mean, unfortunately we've lost a few people, but we most definitely have gained some people that will keep our house full so that we're never alone. Okay, so I can't do it twice in a row, looks like. And that's why I wasn't able to order before. I can't do the food rest thing or the for rest thing twice in a row. What about the talking thing, the phone roulette? Nothing. There's people's in the neighbor's house now, so let me try that. Nothing. Okay. Word. I'm not gonna call FEMA because I do not want my house to be burned down. We're just gonna keep it moving. This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of the burned house. These are the neighbors. It's close to the hermit's place. Oh, they're calling me a hermit. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Interesting. So they're starting to run out of food now. That's tough. Let's see what it looks like now. Dang! An armed visitor hunter holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He's probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear snips of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Dang, the armed guy done took him out, boy? That's crazy. FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction of the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. Crazy. Who we got outside our door? The freak? Hello there! Tell me, can I trust you? You're not with FEMA, are you? No, I'm not with FEMA. Ah, good. That means I can trust you. You see, it's standard FEMA protocol that agents disclose their affiliation when asked. They're required to. So if you say you're not with them, you must be telling the truth, Which means I can share something big with you. What are you talking about? Brace yourself, my friend. The scales are about to fall from your eyes. Election rigging, proof the moon landing was fake, government and mind control, through fast food, yes, really, and finally, the truth behind those potato-flavored chips. What does that even mean? They're an abomination of science. What the freak am I, what am I reading? What are we talking about right now? I can't trust it. You're making a mistake! People deserve to know the truth. Fine. I trusted you, and you broke my faith in humanity. I don't care. What is you talking about? You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now, one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean? Yes. Strange things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least two of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. What? I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now. Let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. What the heck? Hey, what's up? Long time no see, how's life? Do I know you? Come on, you really don't remember me? Hang on. Your voice sounds different than I remember. How long ago did you start living here? This house has always been in my family. Nah, no way. I've never made a mistake in my life. My memory is a steel trap. Elephant style even. My buddy definitely lives here. Well, lived here. Come on, I wheeled long way to get here. Won't you let me in, please? I don't know. Sure, why not? Oh, that was what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Looks pretty spacious, mate. Wanna race? 3, 2, 1, go! All right. Hello, friend. Say, are you armed? Yeah, I've got a gun. Okay, then you can take out any visitors that show up. Ah, geez. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to, turn you against anyone. It's just, I ran into some Armed lunatics watched him interrogate a guy, kept asking if he was a visitor. Good thing he didn't see me. I can't trust you, even though you look weird. He must have snapped my neck right then and there. He might have snapped my neck right then and there, you know? One day I'll learn to kill too. Then I won't be in. You know what? I don't know if I can let you in based off this smile alone. Why are you so fixated on killing? Ah, geez. Do I sound off to you? I don't mean to come across like some maniac. It's just, back before everything went to heck, I would never hurt a fly, but now soft people like me just don't last. I'm scared of what's. No, I checked the nun. I'm sorry, I had a hiccup in my brain. And his fingers look clean from here, so why not? Thank you, friend. And if it's not too much to ask, after you test me, could you show me how to do it? How to kill a visitor? I want to stare death in the face. I hope I made all the right decisions. It seems like I did. We did! Sweet. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potential dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. Interesting. What's that? Fine, I'll take it. Ah, geez. I hope I can learn how to kill. Let me check your photo, big dog. Hey, no need to point that gun. I was about to say, what the heck? Oh, he's fine. Okay. Yeah, he's not a visitor. Who else did we let in? You. Wandering free. Wish I could be. Let me take a photo of you real quick. She's fine too. Dang it, I blinked. Making good choices, y'all. She's still here. All right. I could use some rest. Let me tell you something. Let me check your hands. They're clean. We got a few humans in here. No big deal, no big deal. Cigarettes. It's been a while since I smoked. Last time was probably after everyone left, I guess. Got you. So smoking actually gives you an extra look. See, I wish I would have known that, but it's okay. I need to check myself. Oh, I gotta check myself now. Like, out of all the things I can do. Okay. So what about my eyes? They're fine. Eyes look fine. Not red. Nothing they can pin on me. What about hands? Hands are definitely fine. Some powder marks. Nothing major. Ears? What about my teeth? Yellow. Better that way. At least no one... Interesting. So is it possible for me to become a visitor? That's strange. Okay. Can I order more supplies? Hello, you've reached food mark. Nope, I cannot order more supplies. Word. But we're gonna leave that alone. What does calling FEMA do? Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We are now able to provide constellation. Oh, okay. I should have been called them, huh? What should I know about the eye sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and or caffeine containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause of both insomnia and nervousness. It can also lead to bloodshot or redness. Ah, I see. What should I know about teeth? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Interesting. What am I supposed to do with their ears? Ears? Wait. Let me consult with management and I'll get back to you. So the ears thing is fake. The ears thing is fake. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors. So eventually they're going to start testing me. To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showing and washing yourself. Or showering and washing yourself. Interesting. But why would they say that? Because visitors would be dirty. Interesting. Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns, which is crazy. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill people. Run while you still can. Interesting. What are we gonna see tonight? The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunters must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of the world has gone too far. That makes it sound like the visitors are now integrated in between. What the heck is this? Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? Huh. Oh, it's this guy. On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know these people are in quarantine? Huh. We need more people. What the freak you mean you need more people? It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? Cut the crap! The world is about to end. Keep playing games and we'll take everyone in this house. What's it going to take to fix all this? 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. Then we either find a way to eradicate the visitors or we never meet again. I'm not handing over anyone else. It's like talking to a freaking wall. Here's what's going to happen if you don't cooperate. We break down your door, take everyone, we leave you behind to die alone. So we're taking 2 people now. What the freak is up with the lady? And then we'll be on our way. Dang, the lady didn't want to leave, didn't she? What's up with her? Let us not waste time. How fare my folk, or how fare my flock? Yeah, they're still alive. Thank you for all you've done. I'm sure you are tired too, of all the noise, these oppressive times. The confusion. Death spoke to me not long ago. She hopes to meet you when the time comes. She may offer you a place to hide from everything, even from the end itself. I'm not sure myself what that means yet, but it does sound tempting, yes? I don't even know who else I have in here now. I'm back. Tried to find that someone I mentioned, no luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? How do you spot a visitor? Heck, same way you do, I bet. The TV and radio spell it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me, do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, F that, F the wife. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Only the girl made it out. Haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Freak, if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. Here, come on. Use your dang fingers. Open them up wide. Heh, not showing any signs, huh? Great, just freaking great. You realize what just one normal visitor can do in a single night? One slip up and everyone's dead. You're clear for now, but I see something even slightly off about you. I'm putting one right between your eyes. Not now though. Got bigger stuff to deal with. All right, cool. Cool. I mean, who else do I have in my house right now, bro? They're just taking everyone. If the gray man shows up again, I'm cooked. Good afternoon. We're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. Some suggest that they may be preparing a ritual which appears to involve open flames. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on quarantine zones. Unfortunately, due to the ongoing situation, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at the time. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign: fungal growth in the underarm area. Fungal growth in the underarm area? Huh. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Interesting. The sun strikes yet again. Scientists have released troubling new projections on our global climate. If the current heat wave does not subside, meltwaters from the polar ice caps may lead to catastrophic flooding. Researchers continue to investigate the cause of the ongoing climate anomaly, but no answers so far. That's all for now. Stay tuned for updates. Word. I need to check and see who all we got. We got the cultist and the wheelchair lady, and the grave digger, and we got the astral, the star sign girl, and we got old buddy who wants to learn how to kill. I think that's all we have now. Yeah, literally. Dang it, man. It's looking kind of rough. Can we get more supplies? Hello, you've reached for rest food delivery. Let me get 2 cans of cat food. Bump it. Let's see what that's talking about. And let me actually try and use that number again. 891533. Nothing. I think it was a one-time thing, y'all. I keep trying it and it's just not working. Let me talk to her. What happened to that man? I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of their aura while you're doing it. And so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams. I poured all my cosmic energy into the image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes. Imagine your wildest dreams have all come true. Focus on the vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp the suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Some fine guidance from the other side can help. What is she talking about? You can reach them here. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. Hold on, because now I gotta test you. You talking too much. What I checked last time, a photo? Let me check your armpits. Oh, she has hair down there. Okay. Word. What the freak is this, bro? For the psychic lady. Structure of an apple. The over apple. The land of mushrooms and paper. Fear of mush, though it so enchants their meat, only tears and parting doom. Check your breathing. Why won't you responding? I wish to die. They hung up. This was not quite what I expected. Okay. I don't know what the freak just happened, but okay. They shouldn't have burned the house down. Where the freak is it? If they mains, it wouldn't have cut. I don't know what the heck that was, but they're cutting off the communications, which makes it hard to read it, and it makes it hard to find more. Okay. I still got energy. Okay. I can't check you per se. Let me check your hands. Clean. Nice. The grave guy been chilling the whole time, honestly. I got no problem with that. Okay, let's see outside. Nothing. The bodies of those who were hiding in your neighbor's basement burned under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared, perhaps? What if they ran not from FEMA, but something worse? What the heck is this? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought twists your mind. Fear of death are clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's terrifying to imagine what can come next. The cultists are weird, bro. What the heck? Oh! Burning houses blaze bright. Screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? What, next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. What the heck, bro? Hello, your delivery is here. Yeah, thanks. Here's the cat food. Have a good night. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do. Oh, it's this guy again. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end. Either by our hands or your own. What's coming to an end? Can't say. Funny how you feel nothing at all. Don't worry. We can help. Why do you keep coming here? You only just now thought to ask that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason. To change something. But the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear. But for now, have you let any of us into your home? There are many people in here. I didn't let anyone in. There are many non-people in here. I only let the right ones in. I got rid of anyone who didn't belong. I got rid of a few who didn't belong. There are many people in here. Why so tense? Clinging to life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now. So, you alone? No, I'm not. So, you are ready. Do you feel fear? Yes. Still can't take matters into your own hands? That's why I'm here. Huh? Death no longer speaks to me. So that's how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, but everything's just fine with you, isn't it? Your flock are fine. Yes, all as it should be. Her gaze still rests upon us. I shan't linger. I'll be moving on now. So what's the deal with the death of yours? The day of her arrival is nigh. I can feel it, yes. It's of no consequence if we don't fully understand what we hear summon. What truly matters is this: we are all tired. Yet the thought of eternal nothingness terrifies us. The concept of an afterlife is but a hollow dream promised by false religions. The cycle of rebirth, little more than endless torment with short breaks between. But death herself, she might spare us from the most terrible fate of all, the void. We have no choice but to keep calling to her. This isn't a daycare. This isn't a daycare. Were they truly bothering you so much? Or perhaps peace is not what you yearn for after all. I take my leave with gratitude regardless. As a token of my gratitude, I could offer you salvation. Join in our rite and find peace. Come, brother. Hold your hand as we march toward death. If you're so eager to die, then go ahead. I'm staying here. I can choose to come with them. No, I'm staying here. Very well. If that is your choice, so be it. Death will claim her due. What was to be done is done. Farewell. It's like an eye. Oh crap! Someone actually lives here. My bad. Thought this place was empty. I'll head out. Although, listen, mind if I crash here for a bit? been a while since I was around, you know? People. Why are you alone? Who'd want to tag along with me, eh? People lump me in with the dregs of society. Like I'm any worse than the rest of them. Thing is, I've seen what people are really capable of. And I ain't even close to being the worst of them. Nah, never fit in with anyone, one group. So now I'm slumping it out here alone. How did you survive alone? No point in lying. I hit abandoned houses, empty apartments, grab what I can, sell some, keep the rest. I had a moment where I nearly quit doing it for good, almost. But yeah, I was just about to hit your place, though it was empty. No offense, man, but since you're living here, think I could stay for a while, eh? I got stories. I've seen plenty of stuff out there. I'm in, I guess. He looks real enough to me. I don't like this guy. He's not coming in. How do I know you're... What happened to you? Nothing too crazy. I got kicked out. Yeah, you're definitely a visitor. Yeah, I'm not letting you in. You should leave. Dang, buddy. All right, I won't be bothered to you. I'm off. His face was weird. Why we got so many visitors this time? What the freak? Oh, this kid is weird. He's not asleep? He should be. Are you lost? The doors all look the same in the dark. I needed the kitchen light, but there's a different echo resounding here. I heard the floorboards creaking from outside. That means someone's waiting. What are you looking for? Wrong smell, wrong voice. Sorry. This house is wrong. What the heck was that? What the heck was that, bro? That was weird. No way he was a visitor, bro. Breaking news. Condition in the city. I'm cut! Conditions in the city show no sign of stabilizing, and the disaster continues to worsen. With glaciers melting, sea levels are rising at an alarming rate. Coastal areas across the globe, including many major cities, are at risk of severe flooding. Several lakes known to be contaminated with radiation have also begun to evaporate. With scientists worldwide warning that this could result in toxic rainfall. If you hear thunder, seek cover immediately. What the freak, bro? Erratic eye movement now? Bro, no freaking way. Bruh. I still got two. I still got two to spare, bruh. I actually still got three. Dang. Where is he at? It's this guy. Let me see your... Let me see your eyes. He's a visitor. So it literally changes and I didn't know that, and that's why. Freaking visitors, man. They're evolving. I hate to see that. I really do hate to see that. Dang. Well, that's that, man. Oh, geez. Let's, what happened? No, I ain't really worried about any of the other stuff. Let me check your ears real quick. Don't see anything there. Leave. And let me check your ears. Alright, cool. So I can't even trust the teeth thing anymore. See, I thought it was like an ever-evolving thing where it's like they have all the signs together. No. It's literally they switch it up per person. There's so many dang signs now, I don't know what the freak to do. That's crazy. Each visitor could literally be different. Oh right, the radio. Let me see if I can find a... Oh, it's gonna be another station. Dispatch to all FEMA units. New directive, code 451 is replaced with code 955. Do not burn bodies. Apply I don't know. Lice? I don't know. Repeat, code 451 is burning. Contain the threat posed by the subjects. What the heck was all that? Starting to get confused, man. Nothing remains of the burned bodies, only a strange shapeless mass. It looks like sludge. I wonder if something melted then flesh and bone before swallowing the remains. If prayers mean anything, the creatures will stay in the shadows. You fear your mind won't survive seeing such a monster. Alright. What the heck is that in the background? FEMA officers surround the burned bodies. They document the cultist deaths. Faces frozen in terror and agony as if they saw something horrible before dying. What the freak? Dang. Every nearby house is in ruins. Your house is the last one standing. No one else is left to shield you from the madman's ire. Whatever happens next, it will happen to you. Crazy. I'm back. Not really sure why the heck I bothered though. If my brother hadn't been so gutless, maybe he could have kept his wife and kids safe. Now who knows where that brat is? You want to find her? No point looking. Waste of time. If my brother had a spine, maybe they'd still be a chance. But now, I don't care anymore. I'm done with that. There was this family on the edge of town, barricaded in, Dad holding the door. But the wife, she was showing signs. He kept pleading with me. She's my wife, don't hurt her. When the visitors started climbing the roof, the idiot finally opened the door, let her run. So I did what he couldn't. I killed her. Then him. Kids got away with the neighbors somehow. Then FEMA rolled in talking about cleanup. Told them not to worry. It was already done. They laughed. Said I should sign up. F that. All they do is drag folks away. And the visitors are still freaking here. Anyway, enough talk. I'm testing you. Show me you're not one of them. Okay? Open those eyes. Alright, still doesn't mean you're safe. You're free to go for now. I don't got time for this. I'm done here. You won't see me again. Enjoy what's left. Word. Oh, good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Something like that. A rather vague answer. Well, fine. I suppose we can finalize an agreement at a later date. Backdated appropriately, of course. Although, in lieu of a formal contract, how much do you charge per night? I don't need your money. I apologize, but I cannot in good conscience reside under your roof without paying due rent. It's improper. Worse, it's illegal. Either way I pay. Or I'm not setting foot inside. You should leave. You seem like a visitor to me. Excuse me? Did you just say I should leave? Was that a threat? You might want to reconsider your tone. I could interpret that as a threat to my life, which incidentally, what the freak is going on? Of the 119 of the Constitution, and trust me, that wouldn't look very good for you. Have a pleasant day. That was a visitor for sure. Howdy. Mind if I crash here for a bit? I came to town to see my hubby. He relocated for work. Thought I'd surprise him for a visit. Turns out there's no dang place for me to stay where he's working. What does your husband do? Oh, I'll tell you loud and proud. He works for FEMA. When I heard he'd be transferred into FEMA, heck, I just about lost it. I wanted to surprise him, so I shelled out for a cab. Then the dang cabbie robbed me blind. This sounds fake. What did your husband do before that? Like I tell you, why do you want to know? What's it matter anyway? He's FEMA now, and I could That's very casual information, lady. You think I just let you in now? This whole no women in FEMA thing is horse crap. You should leave. Wait, what the heck? Listen, my nose is sharp as heck. I can sniff out shady folks and visitors like nobody's business. Let's keep it simple. I'll give you cigarettes up front and you let me in, deal? Not interested? One word to my hubby. Bro, I don't care about none of that, bruh. I don't take bribes. You serious? My hubby works in FEMA. I don't care about none of that. Bye. She tweaking, y'all. She tweaking. I still got 3, which is enough to survive. I can't trust nobody now, though. Like, I'm actually kind of paranoid. Breaking news. FEMA has just arrested a majority of government officials. The agency reports that some members of administration were identified as visitors. With the ministry no longer able to function, FEMA will assume the role of interim government. In addition, one moment, just in from FEMA, fugitives that have broken through the city-wide lockdown. We repeat, fugitives have broken through the city-wide lockdown and are now at large. Barricade your windows, lock your doors. Await further instructions and stay inside. Is that it? Huh. It's literally just these few people. The radio, okay. I literally can't tell what the freak is going on. The sub has left the city perimeter. Immediate backup requested. Okay. We need backup now. We can't contain the subject alone. I don't know what subject they're talking about, but clearly there's something big coming. Clearly there is something big coming, bro. Okay, that didn't really help. Alright. FEMA cook! I'm cooked! We're all cooked! Doesn't look like there's anything else here. Oh, but I have to rest. No, it's crazy. I haven't drunk any of the beers I had. Yoink. But there's really nothing to do now. All right. Checking the windows again. There's no time for this today. What do you mean? What do you mean there's no time for this today? Am I confused? I just gotta check the door, I guess? What the heck is happening? Am I tweaking? This is just on some different energy. Like, nobody came to the door. Nobody was at the windows. I should board them up. Things are only gonna get worse from here. Gotta defend myself any way I can. The world's cursed, but maybe... What the heck? Together with the survivors, you make your way down into the cellar. It's cooler down here, but the air still feels heavy with unease. If you ration carefully, your food stores should last for a month or two. You seal the door, no one will be able to get in now. You keep track of the days by marking the cellar wall. The wait for the end drags on for nearly 2 months. The sun isn't the only threat looming overhead. Trust fades. Paranoia grows sharper by the day. You feel the stares. Cold, calculating, alien. What? The fear of death has paralyzed you. It's all about to end. Escape doesn't even cross your mind. There's nowhere left to run. Terror blinds you. It wasn't just humans you let into your home. They tear you apart. Darkness floods your vision. Pain sears through your body. Which one was a visitor? Which one was a visitor? What the freak, bro? A small lonely house takes shape in your mind. You hope it will be over soon. It's hard to hold on to. The pain fades as you slip further away. Welcome, me. I guess I lost. What the heck? Word. Okay. Okay. Well, that was my run. I thought I was doing good, honestly. I guess not. What the heck? So, does that mean all 3 of them were visitors? And I was just playing myself? Because nobody else died, bro. Interesting. Guys, I hope y'all enjoyed my gameplay. I know my reading is not top tier, I know. But I tried my best. And I tried my best to make the right decisions. Clearly, my decisions were not. With that being said, like, subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified whenever I post gameplays just as good as this one. For now, it is over. Thank you for watching. And, you know, hey, don't let in visitors. That's it. Dose fam!